Now I'm going to be comparing the Galaxy S21 FE versus the iPhone SE2. So the SE2 is a couple years old and definitely has some age on it. However, if you're on a budget, it's a great entry-level iPhone to get. Now, the first thing I want to do is talk about the designs and screen sizes on these phones, and clearly you can see the S21 FE is a lot bigger. However, the back of it is plastic compared to the all-glass design on the iPhone. Now, the S21 FE has a much bigger display. It's 6.4 inches. Then you've got a 4.7-inch LCD display on the SE2. You're also going to have to deal with the notch, and it's probably the last iPhone that's ever going to have a home button on it. Now, as far as storage and battery life, the S21 FE dominates in both categories. You've got a 4500 mAh non-removable battery, and then you've got 128 gigs base storage compared to 64 that come with the SE2. Now, when it comes to phone photography, I got to give it up again to the S21 FE, but at the same time, the SE2 is not terrible by any means. And I'm just going to show you one example picture here of my Jason Voorhees coffee mug. Now, I use this thing on a weekly basis, and yeah, I mean, you can definitely see the LCD does look a little bit flushed out in this one example picture. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is a video and sound quality comparison. So I'm going to load up some God of War. This new God of War trailer is pretty awesome. So I'm going to let it run for about a minute. Let's check it out.
What does this score mean to you? What does this score mean to you?
Okay, next up, I'm going to do a gaming comparison so you can see the performance on both phones playing some Marvel Contest of Champions. Now, I'm going to do 2 fights on each phone. After I do that, I'm going to wrap things up and give you my final thoughts on which phone makes more sense to buy. All right, so bottom line here, guys, the S21 FE is just where it's at. It basically dominates the SE2 in just about every category. However, I am looking forward to the SE3 releasing at some point. Okay, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this comparison. Tap that like button if you haven't, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you in the next video.